Americans are remembering those who made the ultimate sacrifice in service to their country. Millions will make their way to cemeteries across the country today to honor the men and women who died while serving in the armed forces. We'll run down some of the services going on around the FM area in just a few minutes. Hi again and good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. We're just getting started with our nonstop news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. We start with breaking news on this Monday morning. One person is in jail and 2 others are hurt after a fight that police say involved a brick and a shovel. It happened around 1:30 this morning in the 1800 block of Bellesley Boulevard in South Moorhead. Police say there are 2 victims, ages 16 and 18. One is in the hospital with significant facial injuries. The other victim also had facial injuries but refused medical treatment. 43-year-old Jerome Walker is in the Clay County Jail on 2 counts of felony assault. Officers say Walker knew the victims and believe he hit them with a shovel and a brick. New this morning, fire badly damages a home in the Southern Valley overnight. Dispatchers in Wahpeton tell Valley News Live that firefighters are clearing the scene of a fire after spending the night there. 3 departments were dispatched to 17th Street North around 10:30 last night. Officials say they do not believe anyone was home last night at the time of the fire, and there were no reports of any injuries to firefighters. The cause of the fire is under investigation this morning. A 43-year-old man is in jail after a downtown Fargo bar fight. Darren Patterson was arrested for aggravated assault after 2 men were found unconscious on the sidewalk outside of the Hodo along First Avenue North Saturday night around 11. Police say a physical fight started inside, then bar staff kicked all 3 outside, where the fight continued. 2 men were transported to the emergency room, but there's no information on their conditions. A Minneapolis woman is fighting for her life after she was shot on Interstate 94 early yesterday morning. While she was driving in Minneapolis, the woman says someone in another car fired at her and her passengers inside the car. She was the only one hit, but did manage to pull the car over safely. A former Wells County, North Dakota sheriff has been busted and faces several charges. Johnny Lawson was arrested for conspiracy to deliver meth, bribery, and other charges. Officials say the investigation began earlier this year. In April, Lawson abruptly resigned, and the deputies were fired soon after. 2 people suffered minor injuries when a strong gust of wind yesterday pushed a car off the road. A 20-year-old woman was on I-29 just south of Horace when the wind started pushing her vehicle off the road. She overcorrected, lost control of her car, hit a median, and rolled. Will we see a lot of wind today and rain? Let's get a check of our forecast on this Memorial Day with meteorologist Justin Fanfarelli.
And thank you, Lisa. Good morning, everybody. Temperatures starting off close to 50 degrees. We're going to keep mainly cloudy skies at their high near 60 in the Fargo area with breezy to windy conditions out there. And that 60-degree high is cool for this time of year. Starting off already at 51 degrees at Fargo and Grand Forks, 52 at Valley City and Gwinner, 50 at Jamestown. And looking off to the east, 48 at Crookston, 47 at Bemidji, and Baudette and Wadena holding at 48 degrees. Now let's take a look at that radar out there. We have some dry spots from Baudette down toward Bemidji and making our way to Fergus Falls. Also, Jamestown and Ellendale not seeing the rain yet. Neither is Sisseton. But here is where we are tracking the rain. We have a batch of heavy rain getting into Becker County right now, just to the east of Detroit Lakes. And the heaviest and steadiest rain is from Moorhead and just off to the east and to the south, with another batch of some light rain moving through Langdon, Devil's Lake, and the Michigan area. So anybody could see a scattered shower as we make our way through the day today. We got cool air filtering down from Canada behind a cold front that moved through yesterday, sparking off the thunderstorms, and behind it another low pressure system, and more of the same as we complete the afternoon and even go through the day tomorrow. Here's your hour by hour. There's your scattered rain showers out there. Temperatures close to 60 degrees into the Fargo area, 55 to 60 elsewhere. Now as we go through the overnight period, upper 40s for low temperatures with some more scattered showers as we go through later on into the day on Tuesday, but clearing as we go through Tuesday evening, and we should reach our highs between 5 and 7 p.m. of 62 degrees. Then even warmer on Wednesday, 75, 80 on Thursday, mostly sunny skies, partly cloudy Friday, 77, a chance of some showers on Saturday, 73, and 77 on Sunday with partly cloudy skies. There's your weather. Now let's check in with Al Ahmet with your Valley Today traffic.
Good morning, everyone. I'm at 32nd Avenue South and Interstate 29 right now. Light traffic out here on 32nd Avenue in the work zone. Fair amount of truck traffic, though, so make sure that you're mindful of that. As Justin mentioned, we are still continuing to get those showers out there. Very, very light at this point. It has made the road surface damp. We have a stalled car on southbound Interstate 29 this morning, just on the north side of the tri-level, right near those digital signs. Make sure you're looking out for that. No lights, no flashers. Drive carefully today, and always, Al Ahmet, Valley Today traffic.
7 minutes now before 7. Communities all over the valley are holding special ceremonies on this Memorial Day. Among them, services on the Veterans Memorial Bridge between Fargo and Moorhead at 9:15 a.m. Riverside Cemetery in South Fargo at 11 and Sunset Memorial Gardens in South Fargo at noon. There's also a program at 11 a.m. at the Moorhead Armory, and the West Fargo VFW and AMVETS will raise the colors at the VFW at 10:45 a.m. with a ceremony inside at 11. President Trump will observe Memorial Day with a trip to Arlington National Cemetery, where he'll place a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. The monument is dedicated to service members whose remains were never identified. Trump visited Arlington National Cemetery back in January, the day before his inauguration. Today is a day to remember those who have fallen while serving in our military. The Valley Today's Christy Larson joins us live from the Grand Forks Air Force Base with more on how those serving now are also honoring Memorial Day. Good morning, Christy.
Good morning, Lisa. We wanted to give you guys a look at something that's here at not only this base here, but also across the United States. So Colonel Tills, kind of remind us what this is right here.
This is our POW MIA table, and what it does is takes a moment to think about all the branches and all the sacrifice from all of the branches, and it just puts people in a little perspective when they come into the dining facility. And we do this at this event or this facility, but we also do it at our other events, formal events like Air Force Balls and things like that, just to remind people of the POW and the MIAs, those that had paid the ultimate sacrifice for our country.
And that's why there's the different hats represented here on the table, and usually as well a poster kind of significant or showing what the significance of each piece on there is for.
That's correct. We have the different branches of the service, so the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and then the different components have significance with the lime, the glasses being turned because they can't drink with us tonight kind of thing, as well as the rose in remembrance. And it's very emotional to some people. So
yes, and today you guys do have some people still on base doing the day-to-day work, some people off. So what are you guys going to be doing?
I'll be continuing to run the base like we do every day. We'll continue to execute our mission, and then some people will get the day off and get to enjoy some free time.
And they actually have a couple speaking events that they're going to be going off to a little bit later. But Lisa, today is a reminder that we want to thank those who are continuing to serve our country and remember those who were killed in the line of duty.
Definitely an important day to remember and honor. Christy Larson reporting live from the Grand Forks Air Force Base this morning. Thank you so much. 4 minutes before 7 in our consumer alert today. This is National Tire Safety Week. It's a time to focus on maintaining your tires to get to where you're going safely. Neglecting your car's tires can often result in at least one tire being underinflated, leaving drivers at an increased risk for flat tires, blowouts, or a loss of tread. Experts say you should check your tire pressure at least once per month. It enables tires to be properly supported and control the vehicle. Also, check your tire tread. Proper tread depth gives your vehicle the traction to stop and hold the road on curves. You can check tread depth by using a penny. Make sure the tread goes over Lincoln's head. If it doesn't, your tire needs to be replaced. 28,000 Cobalt and Greenworks brands of cordless electric lawnmowers being sold at Lowe's are being recalled because they could catch fire. The lawnmowers were sold from 2014 to 2016. The maker says owners should remove the battery and contact the company for a free repair. Wedding season is in full swing, but not all brides-to-be will purchase their gown from a bridal shop. The folks at brand protection firm Mark Monitor have a warning for budget-savvy brides searching online for a deal. Not every website is a dream come true. 2 red flags are a price that's too good to be true and return and privacy policies that are confusing and ambiguous. So check the designer's website to see if the website you're considering is an authorized retailer, and do a search of the website, adding the word scam to see if there are any complaints. In our Healthier Me this morning, many of us will be heading to or hosting our own cookout later today. And food safety experts have some good reminders that can keep your guests from getting sick. Before you take your steaks or burgers off the grill, it's best to use a food thermometer to ensure all meat is thoroughly cooked. Place it in the thickest part of the food and let meat rest about 3 minutes before eating it to kill any remaining bacteria. And remember, don't put cooked food on the same plate that held raw meat or poultry, and be sure to throw away any food that has been sitting out for longer than 2 hours. It's critical to protect your eyes from the sun's rays. Experts at Baylor College of Medicine recommend buying sunglasses that offer 100% UVA-B protection. And the bigger the better. Larger sunglasses can help cover the skin around the eye, which is a place where small skin cancers can develop over time. And remember to be careful when buying sunglasses online from a site you're unsure of. While the U.S. requires sunglasses to have UV protection, that is not the case in every country. And check out this feast for the eyes. The Northern Lights danced across the night sky above Bismarck this weekend. Spectators were greeted with lovely shades of blue and green early Sunday morning. Bismarck photographer Scott Eisenbenz captured 500 pictures to create this 10-second time-lapse video. The Northern Lights are the result of electrons from the sun colliding with the upper reaches of the Earth's atmosphere. Very pretty. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. 41% of us will do this over the Memorial Day weekend. The answer? Shop a Memorial Day sale. Makes sense. Thanks for playing along. We post that question on our Facebook page every Monday through Friday. And it's a little bit wet out there if you're heading out for services this morning, Justin.
Yeah, it's also cool and breezy. We're going to keep the chance of some showers as we go through the afternoon. Temperatures well below normal as we will be into the 60s from Fargo Point south and west, and 55 to 60 elsewhere across the area. We're going to keep more of the same for the day on Tuesday.
The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start, but the Valley